Okay, so now you can click on metrics over here. Okay, so you see metrics should be displayed over here. The other option is you can select drop down and explicitly select metrics. Both of them give the same result. Now type revenue in the search bar and click on this. Now all every metric that contains the word revenue is being displayed over here. What's happening is it's displayed alphabetically. So you see combined revenue, all products revenue, absolute, and so on. Click on this next 30 items over here. Do you see this? Okay. So click on that and you should be able to find revenue now. I hope you're good. Okay, so now drag and drop it in such a way that you place it below here. To place it below here, you have to see that horizontal yellow bar. So just drag your mouse over there and drop it. So this is what your template of the report looks like. Is this okay, Josiane? Are you able to get it till this point? Okay, perfect. So, so previously what we were doing is we were running the report and then saving it. Let's do it different this time. Let's click on save, and the name of the blank report should change. So let's call it region, category, year, sales. And I think I have another report with the same name, or I don't. Okay, so click on OK and run newly saved report. So the name of the report has changed and this is what the report looks like. Now let's perform drilling on this report. What are the various ways to drill? Now I want to drill on year. So either I right click and select drill, or I select this drill icon over here, or I click on this drop down next to data and select drill from here. There's a quick tip, everyone. You see that some are shown in black and some are shown in red. So the one that is selected and the menu bar that is displayed over here points out to the selected one. So if I select tools, you see that tools becomes red. If you select grid, grid turns to red color. So similarly, click on data because you want to do drilling or drilling action and it's available under data. So now what you're going to do is select drill. Now it opens up a new pane over here, which is the drill pane. You can see that over here. So MicroStrategy predicts that you may want to drill on region, or you may want to drill on year, or you may want to drill on category. How did it get these three attributes over here? Because the developer who designed the project provided you a drilling option or a hierarchy for these attributes. So, and because you pull them in the report, MicroStrategy predicts that probably you want to drill on any of these. So we know that we want to drill on year. So you're going to drill from year to quarter, but you don't want to keep the parent while drilling. That is, I want year to be totally replaced by quarter. So let's click on apply and observe how year will be replaced by quarter. So here you go. Now let's say you want to drill up from quarter to year, right click and select drill, and if you want to drill up you should be able to see an up arrow which goes to year, and here it is. So click on year again. Let's go back to quarter again. So right click, drill down. Either you can do it over here or you can right click on the attribute and drill on quarter. So if you do that, you see how how year got replaced by quarter over here. Okay. Now let's use the right click option and drill from category to subcategory. So right click on the header, drill down. Do you want to drill down to subcategory or item? For the sake of this exercise, let's drill down to subcategory. So you see how when you do the drill option from here, you don't get Yeah, thanks. So when you do the drilling from here, you don't get the choice of whether you want to keep the parent or not. So if you want to do that, always use the drill pane. And how do you get the drill pane? You get the drill pane by either clicking on drill from here, or since you selected the drill over here, notice how the icon has also got enabled. So if you had enabled on this icon, then if you would have seen this drill would have had an arrow mark in this would have had a check mark in front of it. Okay, these are just a few tips. Now this is what your final report looks like. Let me close this for now because it's occupying too much space on the report. Now you have done all the drilling options. Now you want to page by subcategory. How would you do it? Drill and sorry, right click on subcategory and move to page by axis. The minute you do that, it's going to enable the page by pane. Note, you'll observe how below the report details, there'll be another little box that will open up. So to page by axis. So do you see the page by pane over here? So what's happened? You are paging the report on subcategory, and subcategory has gone away from the grid. This is a pretty small report and maybe it doesn't make a lot of sense, or it doesn't look very useful here, but assume that you had a huge report with multiple subcategories and multiple quarters. Something like this is useful. Now similarly, if you want to page by on quarter, so select quarter, either you right click and move to page by axis, but since you already have the page by pane enabled over here, you can just select quarter and drag it. Let's say you want to place before subcategory, drag till you see a yellow vertical bar before subcategory. If you want to place it after subcategory, see that you get the yellow bar after subcategory and drop your mouse. And notice how quarter also has gone away from the report, and this is what your report looks like now. You can select the quarters here. You can select the subcategory here. It's a drop down filter, so you can only select one at a time. And feel free to save this report in My Reports if you want to. This ends up the exercise for drilling and page by.